Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the live Utah hockey broadcast. This is Patrick McGann, your play-by-play voice, along with Anita Suchia, and we're bringing you live coverage between the University of Utah Women's Division I team versus the Colorado State University Rams Women's Division I team. And this is game 2 of 2. Utah victorious last night 3-2 in overtime. Utah looking to sweep the series tonight, or at least have an opportunity to do so, and presents a good, unique opportunity to beat a team that's going to be hard to beat, right? It's a team that's going to be in contention in the WWCHL for those playoffs, and it's a team that also beat Utah in those playoffs at the end of last season, earlier this spring. So definitely some bad blood there. A little bit of an intra-conference rivalry developing, and it should be a fantastic matchup tonight, Anita. I know head coach Rodney Stett's really excited.
And I agree. And the other thing I think that's important is in terms of points, it's really important for Utah to get that win without having to go to overtime, because, of course, the overtime only counts, even as a win, it only counts as a tie in terms of ranking points.
Right. And Utah, you don't actually, you know what, for this women's one team, anything's possible. I was going to say it's a team that's probably going to get in off of the ACHA rankings, but you never know. It really could win this conference. Utah could, a close contest down at Arizona State, and they get to play them at home this year, which will really help those rankings, playing a tough team like them. And so, for Utah, it has a chance to get that bid either way. So these are very important games, and for those conference standings, they do get the win yesterday, but obviously it's more of a tie. It counts as a tie in the ACHA ranking system. So regardless, it's a positive result. But I know head coach Rodney Stett's looking for this team to have a little bit more fire in tonight's contest. He was hoping the contest would be a little bit different yesterday, but you know what, regardless, should be an interesting matchup between these two conference foes as we get the ice prepped. Looks like we've had too much water on the ice again.
Yes, this happened yesterday, and it's a kind of a Zamboni problem. You dump too much water, and it doesn't have enough time to freeze, and so one of the line officials got the squeegee out. And, of course, it's especially tough if it's happening in the goalie crease, because the goalie is going to be scratching that up pretty good. Right,
and you can see on your screen right now, I mean, there's quite a bit of water behind the net there.
So we may have a little bit of a wait as we wait for it to harden up. I think the other thing that's important for Utah is that, Colorado State has a long history of being a solid, strong program. And so Utah doesn't have quite that history, and it would be good for them to establish themselves. We're slowly making a name for ourselves. We're getting noticed in the country, and they need to keep on, moving onwards and upwards, as they say.
And we're off. Colorado State off the bat. Shot saved by
yeah, boy, you're not kidding.
Antonio.
8 seconds into the match, and Colorado State lets one fly.
Yes, they do. And they came out with some obvious bus legs in the first yesterday, and that's when Utah was able to build up a little bit of a lead. So tonight, Colorado State looking ready to play off the bat. And
they're looking sharp.
Yeah, both teams looking sharp. But here's CSU immediately. They risked a shot. It's deflected in front, and it's taken away by Shell. And she'll skate it out and saves a goal there for her team.
Yeah, that rebound off of D'Antignano's pad kind of got away from her, and like you said, good thing Asha was there to scoop that up, because that could have easily been poked back in.
Hansen over to Kistner. That's a phrase we'll be saying a lot tonight.
Yes.
Stevenson rips a shot. It's blocked by
the dynamic duo.
DeMorat.
We want to see a lot of points scored by that number 11, number 14 combo.
CSU breaking it out. It's skated out by McDougall. Across the blue line, peels back, waiting for her teammates to join her after getting a change. She does her job. It's Hansen taken away. A wrister, a good save. They score! It was 5-0. It wasn't saved, and CSU's on the board first. Number 21, Jennifer Taylor, getting the first goal and the first lead in this series for Colorado State, and the home fans shocked, to say the least.
That's right. It's just barely, not even 2 minutes into this first period of the game, and Taylor is confident all the way. You could see it. She knew what she wanted. She knew what she was going for, and that's going to be the Colorado State team. They're going to be confident all the way. They know they're a good team.
And
of D'Antoniano's skill. She's a very good goalie. Now, we saw Carolyn Steegmans last night, another really solid goalie. D'Antoniano is also a very skilled goalie, and kind of unfortunate that was her first goal she let in, but I'm sure she'll snap out of it.
yeah, it's obviously not good for the confidence of the goaltender giving one up that quick, but regardless, a chance to bounce back as Utah tries to break it out. It's taken away and sent back into the near side half boards.
Hot out of the gate because they were very sluggish in the first period yesterday.
Absolutely.
And so maybe they just kind of took advantage of that and caught Utah a little bit off guard.
So now it'll be CSU. They break it out. Utah will take the puck over. Eichel plays it off the wall. CSU making a change as puck slides into their zone. It's Murphy fighting for the puck for Utah. It's eventually slid all the way out. But not before Hansen puts her stick in there to break up the play. Hansen out to the zone. It goes to Eichel, forcing Utah to regroup.
We want to say hello and welcome to our fans who are tuning in. Of course, our fans from Utah, and also to our fans who are tuning in from Fort Collins. Thanks for joining us this evening.
That's a turnover. It's Murphy over to Hansen. A rebound, good save. The puck's still loose, and it deflects out.
Boy, that was a nice chance by Hugler. She just couldn't get enough lift on the puck.
Yeah, Rittner makes a nice save, and now it'll be CSU. McDougall taken away. Now over to Smith. Smith sends it out. By over to Eichel. Long shift for those two. Dumped in, sticked away by Rittner. Chasing after it now is Swayzak. Now it is Norris. Norris over to McDougall. Eichel breaks it up. And now here come the Rams. They skated in. With some space, there's a shot. It just goes over the top of the net. Good chance nonetheless for Morat. And it breaks free in the neutral zone. Utah getting a change. Puck's bouncing around that open door on their bench. There's a hit in front of the CSU bench. Stevenson off the boards, and CSU forced to let that one go to keep the play on side. Merriweather skates it in. Wrister, it's attempted to be gloved up, but patted away nonetheless by Rittner. Now it's Bailey. Merriweather now with it behind the net. Point pass. A shot ripped by McCain directly into the shin guard of a Ram, and the puck will come out of the zone. Chasing after it here for Utah is Jaron. Bailey's over there. Far side half boards. Puck sent towards the middle, sticked away by D'Antoniano. Bailey plays that one off the boards. And now here come the Utes. It's 2-on-1. Skating it in. One-time pass for Merriweather from stick of her teammate just off the mark. Puck's at the goal line. It goes to the point. Now it's Eichel. Wristing one. Nice. Deflected. Good save, Rittner. Rebound is loose. A shot's blocked by a defender. It's still loose in the low slot. The players battle for the puck. A wrister is directly wide. A rebound saved by the pad. It goes over to By. By wrists the shot. Never gets there. Still loose.
That was like 5 shots on goal in a row by Utah.
Come out.
That was a great offensive rally there.
It'll be CSU now. It's Harrell skating it in. There's a shot. It's blocked. It does come out. The puck slingshots back over to the CSU. They skated across the blue line. By will be there for Utah to send it directly over to Eichel. Oh, a turnover. Some space at the point. A wrister, but it's blocked by what looks to be By. Puck still bouncing around. CSU tries to shoot it. Good defense from Utah. Runs into a double team by the Utes. And now it'll go into the near side corner. It's CSU once again. They skated in. Puck's bouncing around, never gets to the net. Bai takes it away yet again. Sends it the opposite way. And now it goes towards the point for Elkin. Elkin, it's taken away. And now here come the Utes. It'll be Harris skating it across the blue line.
Shutt and Haley behind her.
Over to Shutt. Pass just outside the reach. It's still bouncing around, going towards the crease, and it's deflected towards the far side. Pass goes to the point. It comes out, and Utah will have to regroup. Good pressure there from CSU. Stevenson dumps it in. Won't go for icing. It's touched up by Elkin before it could even get there. She sends it the opposite way, but immediately chasing after it there for Utah is Kistner. Kistner backhand shot. Never gets there. And now CSU will skate it out. Stevenson on the near side. Pass intended for Kistner. Hops over her stick and comes out into the neutral zone. Norris skates it in. It's taken away.
Ooh, almost by Fish.
Yeah.
Trying to reach Kistner.
Pass just outside the reach. Now it'll be McDougal again. Skating it in. Peeling to the far side.
Got some speed.
Smith. McDougal there once again. Puck goes to the point. It's DeMorat.
There we go.
And it breaks free. Utah with the chance here. Here comes Kistner. And her teammate actually with the shot was Murphy, but Kistner was trailing. Thought she was going to actually get the puck there, but Murphy takes the shot. Utah keeps it in. Hansen chases it down. DeMorat, or McDougal, first player there. And DeMorat plays it towards the opposite side. Goes back over to McDougal. Puck's poked away. Wrister from the point. Good glove save, but it's knocked loose. It's kept in by McDougal. She sends it in deep. Hits the boards, slap shot by McDougal, bouncing around, gets the net, and D'Antonio will make the save and glove it up to force the clock to stop, and we're almost already halfway through this first period.
That was a long, long period of continuous play without a clock stoppage. It's kind of funny because the men's M2 game right before was the opposite. It was like a whistle like every 15 seconds.
Yeah, the women's games, they go faster because there's no extracurriculars after the whistle, and it's kind of nice. You know, it is. It's just pure, clean hockey, and that's why you see the game go by a lot faster. Here comes Eichel, skates across the blue line, taken away by DeMorat. DeMorat still with it. It's
we have the
shoveled
two
out.
Eichel sisters on the same line.
Suzak.
Amel and Eileen.
Suzak to the point, and the pass is outside of the reach of Olivia Hansen's stick. So CSU will have to restart. It'll be DeMorat again. She skates through a couple of Utes, bringing it in. Makes a nice move. Wrist shot, never gets the net. It's blocked by Puck's in the far side corner, bouncing around. Utah trying to get it out. They do so. It's backhanded out by Eichel. CSU skates it in.
Nice stretch pass.
Maher sticked away by D'Antonio. Now it's Keurig. The pass was sent from CSU into the low slot. Puck
just trying to get head to Murphy.
All the way out, and good pressure there from Murphy. And yeah, see, that would have caused a very big brawl in the men's game. But Murphy, nonetheless, it's Murphy putting the pressure on by skating all the way down. But I mean, we'd be still sorting it all out if that happened in the men's game. I love it though, getting right onto the face-off. Hansen taking it for Utah. Goes towards the near side boards. Utah will take over. Kistner tries to find a teammate. Stevenson's at the point. Stevenson wrists one. Rebounds loose in the low slot. Murphy, shot gloved up. Bounces off the bottom portion of that glove and drops right in front of the goaltender. CSU able to rid the puck out of their zone.
Rittner's not looking nearly as sharp tonight as last night. She's had a couple of pretty big bobbles where the rebound's really gotten away from her. I wonder if she's maybe a little fatigued. They do have a couple other gals on the roster.
Here comes Hansen. She skates in with space. Hansen makes a move, shoots. Good save by Rittner.
Oh, Rittner must have heard me. I pissed her off. That was a great save by Rittner.
Great save. CSU lofts that puck into the air and out of the zone. It's right in front of the CSU bench where Utah tries to bring it back in. They'll dump it in, get it in deep. Chasing after it is like Charman.
Sonny Charman.
Charman with it. One-time pass intended for Bailey, but never gets there. McCain tries to dump it in. Charman's there. Far side corner. Played off the wall. McCain at the point. Oh, commits there and makes a nice play. Puck's in front for Merriweather.
Merriweather's
There's a shot.
Oh my God!
It's taken away by the stick of Sam Elkin. The puck was going and tracking for the back of the net, but Elkin takes that sliding puck out of the crease and saves a goal for her team. There's a scrum in the near side corner. It pops out. Elkin once again rings it around. McCain commits, and CSU does get it out, but Utah will maintain possession and begin a breakout. It's played off the wall. It's Charman, skates it in. Fending off a defender. Near side corner. Pass towards the slot. Couldn't quite be handled. Now CSU has a 3-on-2 if they giddy up here. They bring it across the blue line, and it'll be gloved up. Oh, not quite. It's still loose. Eventually, it'll be covered up, and play will stop.
Yeah, D'Antoniano thought she had it. She kind of lost it a little bit and dropped the puck. Boy, I tell you, the play is just as fast and aggressive and competitive as last night. Both teams. Now, I did say that Colorado State looked a little sluggish in that first period last night. This is more kind of like the beginning of the second period where Colorado State came on and really turned on the Jets. Kind of shook off the bus legs.
Puck slides out. Harris chases it down, putting pressure on Norris. Puck does slide out. We'll restart. Eichel off the wall. Over to Harris. Harris back over
to Haley.
Haley. Backhand shot by Haley. It's a good save. Haley trying to stick handle it. Haley tries to find Shutt, but it's taken away by CSU. Eichel, nice little shovel pass. Kistner skates it in. Kistner wrister, it's just wide. Smith there for CSU, but looks like Utah's able to dump that one right back in. That was Shutt. Now CSU breaks it out. Goes to the stick. Whaley. Now it's Utah back the other way.
Kistner. She's got Hansen.
Kistner rings it all the way around. Hansen will be there. She tries to backhand a puck towards Murphy, but the body of Suzak was in the way.
Ooh.
Hansen a pass to the point.
Kind of an unfortunate line change.
Yep. Utah defense was making a line change, so nobody there. And then this one will go for icing. So we'll come back down to the Utah end, and 5:44 remaining in period number 1.
Yeah, fast-paced game. Both teams really going end-to-end, goal line to goal line, and CSU getting the fortunate first goal. But Utah, I don't see the shots on goal really showing up on the scoreboard yet, but I would say they're fairly even at this point, guessing.
Yeah, it's a close game. I mean, we've seen chances from both sides, and so off the faceoff, Utah controls. They send it to the opposite side. It's played all the way out. Almost had Murphy there for a breakaway. A drop-off pass almost goes awry, but it'll be Demorat there. Demorat skates it in across the blue line. It's knocked loose. Hansen, nice move in her own zone. Backhands it off the wall and then plays it off those boards and into the CSU zone. It's kept in by Eichel.
Nice pickoff by Eichel.
With some forward momentum there, Utah would be able to get a change. Played off the boards. And nobody there. Miscommunication there for Utah, and it's dumped in by Quayle. Merriweather, center ice, gets knocked down. Eichel skates it in. Plays it to herself off the wall. Smart play. Still skating it. Amel Eichel.
She's got Ellsworth waiting in the slot.
And now CSU will just counterattack. Maher skating it down. Pass in the low slot.
Dangerous.
Oh, that was a dangerous play. Dematzie's never got a shot on it. One-time pass on the doorstep. Shot never gets released. And Utah will now skate it out, or at least attempt to. Merriweather.
Okay, Utah right now, their defense breaking down just a little bit, maybe because they need a line shift, because here comes a fresh line, but that defense was getting a little scary.
They skated in. There's a shot, and it's deflected by the stick of what looks to be Murphy. Nice hustle play to get out there and deflect what would have been an open shot for Megan Maher of Colorado State.
Colorado State really swarming the Utah zone right now.
So Hansen quarterbacking the breakout over to the stick of Kistner. Kistner skates it in with some speed. Over to Hansen. Hansen winds up a shot, sticked away.
Good idea, just wide.
Hansen's pinned up along the boards. Teammates coming to help. Kistner over to Murphy. Murphy in front. Oh, can't quite get a shot. Puck was just outside of her reach.
Oh, Murphy. She just had a perfect moment, but she couldn't corral the puck.
Murphy, one-time pass over to Kistner, but good defensive play by Hansen from CSU to break that up. Utah tries to keep it in. They do so. Charman has Kistner.
She's got Kistner.
They're making a change. Kistner deflects a pass sent her way. Bailey skates after the puck. Charman still with it. She gets hit off shortly thereafter.
She goes down in a heap.
And now it'll be CSU. By for Utah behind her own net. Shakes off a forward. Nice pass over to Merriweather. She tries to get it out. She does so. Charman skating it in, shoveling it behind the net. Bailey's there. Puck's loose in front. It deflects up and was actually coming towards us, but looked like it was going towards the net from our perspective. By plays it off the boards in front of the CSU bench.
This is a really fun physical game. I mean, women's hockey rules are not allowed to have full body checks, but I tell you, it's still some pretty heavy contact happening down there.
Absolutely. By behind her own net. Over to Harris. Harris skates it in front of the boards here, in front of the broadcast booth. Harris skates it and has someone on her back. Just sends it behind the net. As help starts to enter the area. That's shut down there.
Looks like shut.
And CSU will take it out, but it's taken away from a turnover.
Ooh, nice pick. That's Haley.
Haley Arister, good shot and a good save by Rittner. 1 minute, 34 seconds remaining in the first period. The visiting team, Colorado State, maintaining a 1-0 lead over the hosts, Utah.
I tell you, this has been a free-flowing, fast-moving game. I think in the whole period we've had maybe, what, 4 or 5 whistles?
Yeah, I mean, it's been flying by.
It's been continuous action, nonstop.
Face-offs won by Utah. Hansen's able to rip a shot, sticked away by Rittner.
Nice save by Rittner.
Nice quick shot there from Hansen. Didn't have a lot of time and space, but the short amount of time and space she did have, she made it work. Puck is just barely knocked out.
Fish was unable to keep it in. She almost was able to do it. Not quite.
Hansen passes it. Fish battling for a 50-50 puck. It kind of goes CSU's way. They just slides all the way down into the Utah end. Stevenson's the first player there. And just like that, 1 minute remaining in the first frame of play. It's Kistner skating with it. Player on her. Backhands it in.
I thought she had Murphy on the far side, but Murphy's going to go for a change.
CSU ripping a shot. Gets the net, rebounds loose, and a good save by D'Antonio.
That was a smooth move by Suzak. She swung around by the net, picked up speed, and then kind of did a little bit of a turn and decided to fling it on net sharp eyes by D'Antagnano. It looks like we have a penalty on Utah.
Yeah, it will be a penalty on Utah. And so
Ms. Bailey goes into the box.
Yeah,
I didn't see the signal.
There was no signal.
Oh, well, that's why I didn't see it.
So we will have to wait and see what that penalty was against Utah, but it is a minor 2 minutes. We'll have to kill here.
With just 31 seconds left in the period, so it'll carry over into the second period.
And tripping is the call. Nice move there by CSU. They skated in. McDougall, pass across, backhand
boy, Suzek's
play.
dangerous.
Oh, that's a good save by D'Antagnano. There's a shot by DeMorat. It's deflected, and it's eventually covered up. Play stops.
Yeah, they've got Suzek and DeMorat on this line. That's a dangerous line from CSU. They can score.
Face-off won by CSU, but only 1 second on the clock, so you can't really do much with that. But
Nope.
There'll be a 1 minute and 24-second power play remaining for CSU once we start the second period of play. But after one period, it's a pretty razor-thin match. But the advantage to the visitors, it's 1-0 CSU.
Yeah, great, fun, fast-moving, and like I said, very physical game. A lot of contact, really fun to watch. And quick moving, very few whistles. So I'm excited to see what happens. Utah needs to regroup a little. They're not looking quite as sharp with their passes, I would say, tape to tape this time. I'm not sure what's going on, but let's see what happens. Let's see what head coach Stedt has to say to the team and see how they come out for the second period.
Absolutely, yes. So we'll take a quick break here as both teams head to the locker rooms. We'll be back with more action from Salt Lake City between Utah and Colorado State here in the primetime matchup. It's CSU 1, Utah 0. Plenty more action to follow. Don't miss the second period coming up in just about 15 minutes from Salt Lake City.
Welcome to the Rocky Mountains.
Welcome to open trails and new vistas.
Welcome to stunning Red Rock.
Welcome to the greatest snow on earth.
By the tree of broken glass, where the home
Welcome to game day fun.
anything could last. So let's go and take the words that we know.
Welcome to the party!
Of thoughtful dreams. But if you listen, you can still hear
Welcome to Pac-12 Sports.
our names, calling out our names.
Welcome to world-class research.
We'll keep on standing tall. This world is in our hands. So get up and grab your
Welcome to the arts.
top, no trip. We are tough as nails. Come on, this is our land.
Welcome to real world experiences.
We can go to the bridge that crosses over fear.
Welcome to a great education.
Love and what it does to those they hold near. So let's run till the water.
Welcome to new friends.
We can toss our worries far away from our hearts. And if you listen,
Welcome to the time of your life.
not hear them calling out our names, calling out our
Welcome to all you can imagine.
Though we might faint and fall, we'll keep on standing tall. This world is in our hands. So get up and grab and walk and see. Those gray clouds look close, but we have come and gone.
Welcome to the University of Utah.
So get up and grab and walk and see.
Thanks
Thanks for calling the Salt Lake Visitor Center. If you have any questions, please leave a message and we'll get back to you.
Hello! I tell you what, I'm just going to put you on speaker. All right, a little about me. I'm a bit of a phenomenal skier, so I want to take my family on a vacay, which is short for vacation. Hope you don't mind the abbreviations. I'm just short of time today, so I need to sort of hurry things along. Just a few simple questions for you. They call Salt Lake Ski City, but you do ski in the mountains, right? I'm just picturing myself skiing down the sidewalk there next to the shops. Knowing my luck, I'll do one of my big flips and end up in the traffic. So I don't want that to be the case. Look, I've got to go. You're really keeping me here. Although I will say, I'm going to see your Utah Jazz play a basketball game. And I've heard there's a couple of Australians in the team. So here's my question. Are they causing you any trouble? I just had a thought. The average snowfall near Salt Lake is 500 inches. If I was to utilise all of that to build a giant snow person, would that be majestic or a bit scary? Oh, hey, listen, just quietly. I'm a big family guy. You know that, I've told you that. But after a few days with them, I'm going to need a drink. That's legal, right? I hear Utah has the youngest population of any state. So if I was to head down to one of your hot rockin' clubs or a social event, would there be a youth person in there that might be able to explain Snapchat to me? My kids just won't do it. Now, I've heard there's a bit of a Sharks versus Jets rivalry between the skiers and the snowboarders. And if I made that movie, would you watch it? Ooh, when was your last Yeti sighting? Are you getting all this, by the way? I'm assuming you can rewind. The Utah state bird is a California gull. I mean, even you've got to admit that is confusing. I guess that's more of a statement than a question, but still I thought I'd bring it up. Now, your Ski City Super Pass, I take it that's part of the Marvel Universe. If I get that, will people call me the Winter Soldier Man? I really wish you could see this. All right, well, this will be costing me, so I better go. Thanks for everything. Bye.
This is Beth from the Salt Lake Visitor Center calling you back to answer your questions. First off, yes, you can absolutely drink here. We'd prefer if you ski in the mountains, and I'm happy to call you Winter Soldier.
My name is Marguerite Van Komen, and I'm a snowbird ski patrolman. My dog's name is Frank. What a good boy, huh? What a good boy you are. I start every morning waking up and having breakfast with the dog, and then we finish every day having dinner together, but everything in the middle changes. We train them using their own instincts, so instead of hunt for dinner, they're hunting for humans. A lot of thought goes into choosing these dogs. Number one, they've got to be able to handle the cold. Number two, they got to be pretty. My dog's name is Frank. What a good boy, huh? What a good boy you are. I start every morning waking up and having breakfast with the dog, and then we finish every day having dinner together, but everything in the middle changes. We train them using their own instincts, so instead of hunt for dinner, they're hunting for humans. A lot of thought goes into choosing these dogs. Number one, they've got to be able to handle the cold. Number two, they got to be pretty hardy. And three, we're looking for very high drive dogs. The dog that is gonna chew your sofa up at home, we want that dog. The people The mountain at Snowbird, it's just special. And everything you want to do is here in Salt Lake. Get off the plane, grab your gear from the luggage cart, and within 30 to 45 minutes, you're up here and skiing on snow. You know, Salt Lake is super unique. We have 4 full seasons. So you can come up, ski all morning till the snow gets a little too smushy, and then you go and hit 18 at the golf course at the bottom of the mouth, and then you can go out for a wonderful dinner and see theater. It's amazing how much you can fit into your day. And not only do we have everything that you want to do, but we have great people to do it with. Everyone wants to be outdoors, happy, and go and play. Every day is different, and I love that. I love showing up to work and going, what is on the plate today? Snowbird is my family, and Salt Lake is my home, and Frank is a great part of that. My name is Marguerite Van Komen. I'm a Snowbird ski patrolman, and I am Salt Lake.
About it. Tripping is the call.
And
D'Antognano needs to be on her toes for a shot right off the face-off.
it's kept in the zone, and so now CSU is a big chance here. They're in a 5-on-3 power play. One-timer, and it's never actually gets there. The shot was just not on target.
A little bit off the heel of her stick instead of the full part of the blade, so she couldn't get any whip on it.
And 5-on-3, just forgot to mention that CSU started this period with a power play. Easy for me to say.
Say that 3 times fast.
Yes, but they did start with a 5-on-4 power play, and now it's a 5-on-3 for the next 15 seconds. So they're going to have to hustle to try and get one more chance with the 2-woman advantage. Demoret drops it off, not exactly gracefully, but they'll skate it in. And there's McDougal, sends it across the zone, and Bailey's out of the box. It's now 5-on-4 for the next 1 minute, 10 seconds.
Bailey heads to the bench, and Kistner comes on the ice.
Kistner's the first player out, and she had a little bit of time. She's hit off the puck there, but now CSU will skate it out.
Dangerous Suzak.
Yep, Suzak skates it in. Rister deflected off of the skate of Bai. Suzak once again, wristing one. It's a good save by D'Antognano, and it will be frozen, and play will stop.
Now, that was kind of interesting. D'Antognano actually had to use her own glove.
CSU maintains 40 seconds remaining on their power play. They wrist one. It's blocked by Kistner. She can't quite find it between her shin pads there, and it'll go to the near side corner. Point pass to Norris. Over to Harral. It's Harral still, sending it down to the near side corner. Point pass. Oh, my goodness.
Unfortunate. Norris couldn't hang on to that.
Yeah, Norris mishandled that. And so now only 9 seconds remaining in this power play as Charman gets ready to get out of the box.
She's itching to go.
And there she goes.
And she joins the party.
Bai tries to backhand it. It's picked off by Harral. And CSU trying to keep it in. And now it'll be Bai skating after it. It will go for icing.
It's been really exciting watching. This is our first look at, Patrick, for you, the first look at the men's two, but our first look at the women's one, and it's really fun to see how polished they look this early in the season.
Yep, I mean, like we said last night, that their depth, they really do look like a better team. Puck deflecting there in the near sides, and the slot. And now the puck comes all the way down to the Utah zone. There's a play set up, a shot, good save by D'Antognano. Pass right to the low slot, and there was never a shot.
No, Harrell was in there trying to poke at it, but she never really had very good control of it.
Bailey skates it in, tries to pass it back over to her teammate, which looks to be Charman. And play ends up getting a little bit broken, so Utah will try and reset within the offensive zone. Puck sliding towards the top of the zone. It's Charman with Stevenson. Charman does whack it in. But CSU has possession. I'd say that they've had possession for about 2.5 to 3 minutes of the 4 we've played. They are dictating play. They skate it out. And it'll be Taylor across the logo, blue line. It's taken away. Wrist shot. Oh, a good save by D'Antognano.
That shot there was by Tatum Smith. And just D'Antognano just barely got a piece of it, enough to deflect it away from the net.
And, I'm not sure. The call is icing. It's a pretty poor call, though. Kistner was quite clearly the first player down there. And the Utah bench is not happy with the call. And Rodney Stead,
Coach Stead is like, he's not happy at all. He's waving his arms around. Stead is a big, tall man with long arms.
Yeah, I wouldn't cross Rodney. I wouldn't do it. He's one of the nicest people you ever meet, but I still wouldn't cross him. But he's absolutely right. That was a very poor call. That's why the face-off was at center ice. They completely messed up the icing call. And
yeah, I know. An icing call where the face-off happens at center ice. That's pretty funny. That's like an oxymoron, right?
Yep. So Utah will try and take over. Hansen skates it away with the puck, battling, trying to send it over to Murphy. Murphy to the point. Fish has some time and space. Wrist one, it's deflected, and it goes well wide. Stevenson skating. Stevenson, high slot, still with possession. Wrists one, deflected, never gets to the net.
Yeah, too bad. That was Stevens' backside of the blade, so she couldn't really do anything until she got turned around, and so that extra time gave the defense a chance to set up. Calling for the puck. She wants it.
Here comes Hansen across the blue line.
She's got Guerin on the other side.
There's a shot. Oh, it thought it might have trickled in. It looks like the goaltender has it. Yeah.
Wow.
Rittner has it. Oh, it's lost in the
She's
leg
actually
pad.
inside the goal, but the puck is still on the outside of the red line, but she's actually inside the red line, on the inside of the red line. But all that matters is the puck, and yeah, it's stuck inside her leg pad. One thing that I've really noticed with this Colorado State team is they don't give you any room to breathe, right? They really pressure you, and it sure looks like their strategy is to break up your play and, break up your rhythm. They're on you, like, right away.
By now for Utah. CSU has a shot. It's blocked by one of their own players. It's a one-time play. Oh, a good shot from Demeret, but never gets in. It was actually deflected. Puck is played off the wall. Goes back and forth in the neutral zone. By. Over to...
I think that's Hugler. I've been calling her Guerin the whole night because it's 18 and 19. But I believe that's Hugler.
Yep, Hugler backhands it in. And puck still bouncing about. CSU will skate it in. They're looking to add to their lead. Shot blocked by, or at least stifled. Puck is sliding towards the point. CSU trying to establish themselves here. There's a wrister. It's wide. They try and keep it in, but nice play.
Good job, Bailey.
Bailey to break that puck free and get it in deep for Utah, and they will get a change. Bailey still down low behind the net, waiting for some reinforcements. It's poked away by CSU. Active sticks from the Rams, as Anita said, they're not giving you any room to breathe. They're using those active sticks.
Oh, we got a little trouble here.
And here we go.
Demeret and Suzak.
Demeret skates it in. Suzak right there, and a good play by Charman to make sure no shot ever comes.
And no penalty. Nice
clean play. Bailey picks that puck up. Charman passes it over to Merriweather. And here we go. Merriweather skates it in. Shots deflected. You know what? We have not seen the Kistner-Hansen line have as many minutes as they played yesterday.
No.
And they really haven't been out there.
No, they haven't.
As much as they were last night.
Yeah, looks like he's split them up because Kistner's out there now.
Yep.
And then Hansen was out there earlier.
Probably trying to spread the wealth a little bit to your best
or maybe
skilled players.
Try and kind of break the stone wall, break the tie. Or not the tie, but...
Oh, it's picked away, but Stevenson was there. Dan Tenagno will glove that up and stop the clock. Yeah, and nothing really going for Utah. Not any, really quality scoring chances.
Yeah, that's what we're kind of missing now. We're seeing a lot of back and forth, but, you know, I think Colorado State has possession in terms of minutes. Turns out they've got a bit of advantage of shots on goal at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, CSU's putting a good effort forth. And there's a shot from the point, deflected a couple of times. It makes its way behind the net. Kistner backhands it over to Fish. Fish will skate over. Back over to Kistner. She kicks it with her skate. Now it goes to the point. Now
Ooh,
good
there's a
active defense
breakaway.
from
Go Murphy.
Murphy skating it
She's
in.
got Hansen on the other side.
And it's a really good defensive play by Elkin. And
Elkin saved that
Murphy
one.
still with the puck. And nice little play.
Koshinski.
Yeah, she played that off the wall. Hansen, nice move center ice, still skating it in.
She's got Kistner.
Hansen, player on her back. Rister, good save, and Rittner will cover that rebound and stop the play. There's your quality scoring chance for Utah.
And the first shot on goal by Utah in the second period after 9 minutes of play. That's not. That is doesn't seem like. Doesn't seem like normal. Doesn't seem like last night.
It does not.
And Utah needs to up those shots on goal. One every 9 minutes isn't going to do it.
There's an errant pass, and now skating it down is going to be Kidwell. But Eichel is able to beat her with their speed. Now it'll be Harris for Utah. Harris
to Haley.
Haley across the line. Oh, maybe not quite. It's poked away. Oh, back and forth we go. A couple of miscues, but Utah's clearly offside. And play will stop.
Poor Harris got hung up in the zone and was trying to get up and lost her footing.
Yeah.
And you could see it on her face, like, I'm trying to get on sides.
Yep. Haley didn't. I don't think Haley realized that.
Yeah.
She was still in the zone, which is why you see the obvious offside play there. But puck's on the near side. Eichel. Amel Eichel.
Oh, Shutt loses an edge.
Now here comes CSU the other way. They skated in.
Oh, nice poke check.
Utah's able to break that puck free. Oh, a pass to Shutt is off the mark, and it will go for icing.
A little bit too far ahead of her.
And yeah, that stretch pass not quite there. Pretty good chance for Utah, or at least would have been.
Last night we saw a lot more of that nice, crisp, tape-to-tape passing going on, and we're missing that tonight.
Yeah,
for sure.
So the faceoff's won by Utah. It's by running into some trouble in the near side corner. By once again, skating with it. Peels back the other way. Runs into trouble once again. Trying to outskate the trouble. Does so. Not really nice play there by By.
By is one of those solid. She's a returning member of the team. She's one of those solid defenders. Heads-up player. Physical enough that you can't push her around, but actually also has really good stick and skating skills. So she can hang on to the puck and keep possession and actually start offensive plays from the defensive end. Oh, here we go.
Here comes CSU. It's going to be Quayle. A shot sticked away. Rebounds loose. Still loose. A shot, and it's wide. CSU, it's Demarat, near side. Back over to Quayle to the near side, or the slot. And that backhand shot is deflected wide. Utah trying to get it out. They do so.
Here we go.
Charman has some room. She has Merriweather. Charman skates it in. Good defense from CSU. A backhand shot. It's deflected up in the air. Oh, and it never makes its way into the net.
Go in.
And
up here.
Yes, you could.
Stevenson made a nice poke check, but Demarat still got the shot off, and boy, that was loud.
CSU countering now after a couple good Utah chances. Charman tries to sing a shot pad. So,
I'm seeing Taylor getting left open by herself, and that's dangerous. She's the one who scored the one goal for Colorado State. They need to make sure she doesn't get open like that from the circle.
Oh, there's a puck that deflects right to a CSU player, and Utah will just shovel it out. They got some tired players out there.
Yeah, no
CSU
time for a change yet.
far and away looks like the better hockey
this
team
is not
tonight.
a good
Here
shift
comes
change.
CSU. A shot. It's loose. Oh, good
It's underneath
save.
D'Antagnano.
And it's a great save by D'Antagnano. And
That was a really unfortunate line change where two of the defenders got hung up back there as Colorado State was making their break.
And it looks like Hansen is going to go to the penalty box. There was something going on there after the play.
Well, that was that players kind of swarming D'Antagnano.
And it's a roughing call.
Roughing call. And unfortunately, it's a penalty. But to be honest, Utah needs to do that and defend their goalie. They can't have Colorado State players pushing their way into the crease unopposed. So, 2 minutes of penalty kill for Utah.
Not at the, I mean, obviously when you're trailing, it's never a good time to take a penalty, but CSU is just, like I said, looking far and away to be the better team right now, and they're playing with a lot of momentum. They skated in. Demeritte here sends it down low. McDougall behind the net to Suzak.
Somebody needs to take care of Maher, who's just parked out in front of the crease.
Puck will go all the way down into the CSU zone. They'll reset. Demeritte, long
pretty pass
over to Quayle. Quayle skates it in. Nice move. Shot, good save. Puck still loose. Utah's got to get rid of it. They do.
Still a minute left in the player advantage for Colorado State.
And here they come. It's McDougall. Pass over to Quayle.
Dangerous Suzak.
Suzak, one-time play. Oh, and Utah again. A couple dangerous chances. They're just able to get it out.
Yeah, for some reason, Maher just keeps getting open. She's just cruising around in that low slot right next to the crease. I'm not sure if that's. I don't think that's part of the deal. I think that somebody's supposed to be picking her up.
So 30 seconds remaining in Hansen's penalty. CSU still on the power play.
Nice defense there by Stevenson.
Man, Utah, they're killing this, but it's almost looking a little bit desperate.
Yes, I would say that too. It's very disheveled looking.
There's a bad pass. There's a rebound, a shot. Good save D'Antagnano, and it's still loose.
It's only D'Antagnano's acrobatics that have kept Colorado State off the boards right now.
Oh, the puck's still loose, and D'Antagnano makes a good save. Hansen's now out of the box. Utah back to full strength.
Yeah, so that was not a pretty penalty kill. I'll agree. I agree with you on that one.
They did get it done, and they were able to shoot it out of the zone multiple times, but there was a lot of really dangerous chances there for CSU.
And again, you know, a lot of dangerous chances, and Utah still only has the one shot on goal this period. They gotta have more shots on goal. You're not gonna score goals.
Yeah.
With one shot or two shots a period.
You're absolutely right. I mean, yeah, they really have not had any quality chances, as many as they did at least in the first period and last night's contest, obviously. But yeah, they need to get pucks on net. Hansen skates it in. It's taken away immediately. Yeah, CSU just stifling every chance Utah really has to get the puck inside of their zone. Kistner across the blue line, onside, just barely, tries to find Hansen, past the no man's land. Jaron over to Hansen, hits her shin pad. Puck sent towards the crease for Hansen by Kistner, but she'll maintain possession now after that puck was bouncing around. Puck will barely make its way out, and Hansen will skate it down.
Oh, big collision right there in front of the Colorado State bench.
Hansen over to Jaron. turned over.
Oof.
Let's skate it in. Oh, a tie up there.
That's going to be a penalty.
And that will be a penalty.
On Guerin.
It'll be a tripping penalty. Man, that's a tough call.
That's a tough one. She didn't mean to, but she clearly got her stick stuck between the legs of, I think that was 19 Smith, and spun her around. So
she's not protesting that. And
that's a tough one. Utah just managed to kill off that other penalty and hold off Colorado State, but as you said, it was not pretty. And let's see if Utah's got the guts to, deny him again.
And that puck will go directly to Dane Tenano, and it'll be frozen up.
We're just going to do it over. After 2 seconds of play, we're going to do it again.
Face off cleanly won by CSU, but they're not able to cleanly keep it in the zone.
Fouled by Colorado State.
Fish plays it off the wall.
Good job by Fish to get that puck cleared and out.
So Utah killing here once again. CSU breaks it out.
Boy, Shutt and Charman playing an interesting and kind of risky game. They're really trying to force that puck to stay in the Colorado State zone. But those are our two defenders, and if they get hung up behind, that could give a Colorado State another advantage. Oh!
There's a big hit. Kistner gets right back up. Tries to skate away with it, but can't quite do so. Bad clearance attempt. They'll skate it right in. Suzak skates it in. Behind the net. Drops it off. Kistner trying to win the puck back for the Utes. 45 to go on their penalty kill. CSU wins the puck. They have it behind the net. Pass goes over to Maher. Maher's hit down. That will be another penalty.
A shot. Be hit from behind.
Good save by Dan Tenano.
And sure enough, there goes Rittner to the bench. I could give
one-time pass. There's a shot. Just wide. And
they've got a two-player advantage now for 20 seconds or until Utah can touch the puck.
It'll be Charman, and she tries to clear it immediately and hits a CSU player, but regardless, it's going to be a 5-on-3 for 13 seconds for Colorado State.
Oh boy, that really looked like it hurt. That she didn't mean to hit the player in the arm, but boy, I tell you, she nailed. I think maybe that's Girton, right, or not Girton. Might have been Demaret right in the arm.
Eichel to the box. It'll be a 2-minute minor for hooking.
All right, so now Utah with the challenge of having to defend two players down for 13 seconds, and then another minute and 45 or 47, one player down.
CSU at the point. Maher back to the point to Demaret. Shot's just wide. And coming out of the box now is Jaron. She'll go right back into...
And then I was wondering about that. That's got to be a trip or hook. And she's... Wow.
And, yeah, that'll be another hooking penalty, but this time against CSU.
It'll be against CSU.
And Utah gets bailed out there. It will be...
Brianna
Qualley to the box for a minor, and Utah will be able to have a power play at the end of this, but 4-on-4 hockey for the next little bit.
Now, unlike San Diego, Colorado's not going to be bothered by the altitude. I don't know what size rink they've got, but I believe Fort Collins is at some altitude, right? Correct?
Oh, yeah. I think it's actually higher than what we've got here.
So what I remember about Colorado is all the resorts are at start at 7,000 feet, and you're already out of breath by the time you get to the bottom of the run.
So there's a shot from Stevenson. It's high. Hansen near side corner. Maybe this is the break Utah needs. Over to Hansen. Hansen tries to get over to Stevenson. It deflects off a couple of sticks. She'll backhand it towards the net. Now it'll be Murphy. Murphy near side corner.
On Stevenson's backside. So now she's turned around.
Stevenson, wrister doesn't get to the net. and it'll eventually come all the way out, forcing Utah to reset, but they did look good there. First kind of established look in a long time for the home side. But now CSU tries to counter it. They'll be forced to regroup. It'll be Stevenson. Tries to get it over to Murphy.
To get to Murphy, but out of her reach.
Yeah, poor pass, and CSU will take over.
Oh, picked off by Marr.
Pass onto the middle, and Hansen has some space. She has Kistner on a breakaway. Oh, she can't quite handle the puck. It was the pass wasn't too bad, but yeah, couldn't quite handle it skating in there from Hansen. That's what you wanted to see, though. Right idea. Hansen skating with it.
She's got some room.
Hansen a shot. It's deflected, bouncing around, and play will be stopped after Rittner will cover it up. But, man, that's a bummer. You know, Kistner on a breakaway. I think your chances of her scoring are better than not on a breakaway. And
I guarantee she's wishing she had that one back.
Yeah, I bet.
One more step, she would have been able to control it just fine, but just got away from her and still no score. 11 seconds left on the 4-on-4. And you can kind of see, you know, I think she's feeling a little frustrated right now because she hasn't been having those scoring chances.
Oh, yeah. I bet she is. And now Utah gets Eichel out of the box. They'll be on the power play for 15 seconds, so probably not enough time to get a chance here.
Good follow-up by McDougal, doing exactly what you're supposed to do, is following up your own shot.
Charman playing it over to Bailey, but it's poked away by Girton. Now it's Jaron skating it in. Jaron passing it over.
Nice across pass, but it's to her backside.
The plays in front. They shoot. How does that not go in? And it looks like it was a good save by Rittner. Might have hit the post, but wow, what a good chance there for Utah.
Rittner was amazing. I think it was all Rittner, but that was an amazing save.
Don't know how that didn't go in.
Yeah, how did that not go in?
Best chance Utah has seen this period so far. They're playing with a lot of passion here. There's a shot, and it's a good save. Charman with a nice shot.
Rittner has been outstanding the second period.
Yeah, a couple of big saves. And, wow, 28.5 seconds left, and it's coming down to the wire here in the second period. Utah has, of course, another period to come back and try and get in this thing, but man, it is...
It's a barn burner.
It is. It's a very close game.
It's a close game here, folks.
So Utah with it. They're trying to score before the period ends with all this momentum. Fish a slap shot. It's deflected in front. There's 20 seconds left, and CSU is going to be able to get this out and maybe have a chance of their own. They skate it down. It's Qualley. One-time pass intended for the stick of Suzak.
By Fish.
And Utah's going to try and skate it down. Oh, it's picked off by Demarat. She tries to have a shot, but a good hit from Hansen. Hansen just has her way and bullies her off the puck.
Oh, that's got to be a body check.
Yeah, that's a big penalty.
Oh,
yeah.
Goodness. Uh-oh.
Yeah, but you know what? That play by Murphy probably just cost Utah a power play.
Absolutely.
That is boneheaded right there. That was not smart. And now Utah, it looks like we'll be playing 4-on-4 because Murphy decided that it would be okay to retaliate. But either way, Utah will go to the break chasing one goal. We'll try and see what the call is from the referees. It looks like there won't be any signal because it's the end of the period, but I'm sure we'll probably get them posted on the score sheet before the end of this intermission. But there's a rough, okay? And okay, that'll be a verbal. At least one of them was a rough.
Probably that was Murphy's, probably the rough, but that's got to have been a body check down in the corner. That was a full check.
That is very well said. You're more than likely correct on that one. But man, that is just frustrating for Utah. I mean, if I'm the coaching staff, I'm making it well known that is not acceptable.
I mean, you can't do that.
You do like to see the passion from the women's team like that, but I mean, you're better off without that. I mean, that was just.
Especially in such a close game when Utah really needs these, extra advantages. The other thing I wanted to point out, here's the tail of the second period. Shots on goal for Colorado State, 13. Shots on goal for Utah, 4. You can't win games with 4 shots on goal a period.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't have a lot of quality chances, and it definitely shows. But we're going to go to the break, and they're going to get these penalties sorted out and entered into the system. But you're not going to want to miss the finish between the Rams.
It's going to be a good one, folks.
And the Utes.
Stay tuned.
The Rams and the Utes going to have a good finish in store. So we'll head to the break. Join us in about 15 minutes for the third period between the Rams and the Utes. It's CSU 1, Utah 0. Welcome back to the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to get started here for the third period of play between CSU and Utah. It'll be a 5-minute major board. So after the end of the second period, we had a slew of penalties, 5-minute major boarding call against CSU, and then a 2-minute minor on Utah for that retaliation. So Utah will skate with 4 players, so we'll CSU, and they'll have a 3-minute power play after that.
And again, for those of you, just a reminder, because the 5-minute is a major, Utah, it's kind of an all-you-can-eat situation where Utah has the potential to score multiple goals, and the Suzak has to serve the entire 5 minutes, regardless.
Yes, so there's a shot by Hansen, and it goes wide after deflecting, and CSU clears it out, even though they are not killing, so that will be an icing.
Yeah, I think maybe they forgot that part. So this is a huge chance for Utah. If once the 2-minute minor expires, they have 3 full minutes in which to try and score as many goals as possible. And, you know, hopefully it's at least 1. And if they could get 2, that'd be great, because then that would give them the lead.
Yep, this is a huge juncture in the game. Utah making it this far without scoring a goal. CSU playing some good defense, but
I think the other thing that's really interesting, I pointed out during right before the period started, is that this is Suzak, who is Colorado State's one of the leading scorers, and so I'm not really sure why she took herself out of the game. I mean, she lined up the Utah player, lined her up, and boarding, I think, was an appropriate call.
There's a backhand shot. Oh, it's just deflected wide as CSU attacks now. Another shot that goes wide. 1:05 remaining on the 4-on-4. Utah skates it out, at least attempting to. The puck does get out. And another clearance all the way down into the Utah end. It's sticked away.
Yeah, Idan Tanano had to stick that away, so no icing. Fighting hard for it in the corner.
Here's a pass towards the slot.
Scary centering pass. It just gets by Taylor.
And here comes Bailey.
Charmer was right there just in case there was a rebound. She was waiting for one. There wasn't one, but she was waiting for one. 32 seconds before Utah goes on the player advantage for 3 minutes.
Face-off won by CSU in their own end. Puck is in the near side corner. So they will try and skate it out. CSU getting saved by that retaliation on Murphy. It would have been 5 minutes of just Utah power play, which is huge, right? I mean,
that's a long
big
time.
Difference. Big difference. You almost lose half of it.
Short.
CSU behind the Utah net. Murphy out of the box, so Utah is on the power play for the next 3 minutes. Huge chance to even up this game.
And now Colorado State sends puck in deep, but of course there's no icing since they're now player short.
And now it'll be Fish. Fish over Stevenson, shovels it down.
Murphy goes into the corner.
Shut with the puck. Finding her teammate. ML Eichel at the point. Hansen. Down low, Kistner back up to Hansen. Tape to tape. Nice poke check.
Oh, wow. Nice poke check by 91. That's DeMatteis.
Yeah, DeMatteis making a huge play, breaking that up. 2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining on the Utah power play.
So we've got Hansen, Kistner, Murphy.
And here we go.
We got the power line
just the folks you want out there for this. Kistner across the line. Skates it in. Poked away. Trying to beat the CSU Ram here. And they're going to try and clear it. It's kept in by Eichel. It's Hansen at the point. Hansen skates it in.
Got room.
Rister, good blocker save.
Great save by Rittner. Oh, and here's a breakaway chance by Koshinski.
And Utah will now take it in the neutral zone. It'll be Charman.
Up to Bailey. Oh, nice shot by Bailey.
Bailey still with it. Wristing one across the zone.
Boy, I'd really like to see Utah do a little bit better job of setting up their box before they start just winging away, flinging shots on net. Oh, Bai loses an edge.
And now here comes CSU. There's a player who fans on the puck there. Oh, slapped right into the shin pad of Charman. Charman trying to skate it down, and she's brought down.
Oh, here comes Norris. Dangerous Norris.
Norris, a shot. It's blocked
good
by
job
Stevenson.
By Stevenson.
Stevenson
nice
over
pass,
to Charman. And now to be Demeret. Clearing it all the way out. 25 seconds remaining on the Utah power play.
Utah's really not looking super organized or super composed on this power play.
I think it's a case in which Utah didn't want the horn to end the second period. They were looking very good in that final minute or two. The best they've looked all game, but yeah, not a lot of good chances there.
Kind of lost that momentum, it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, just one of those unfortunate circumstances where the horn kind of.
Yeah, they had a player advantage for 3 minutes, and I don't know if I ever saw them actually set the box up and actually get that moving. It was almost like they were just pressing a little too hard. They need to kind of take a breath, slow down, and get set up, and that's when the play is going to happen for them.
Face off on by Utah. There's a chance in front. Oh, it's whacked at the pad by Kistner, but it's whacked at the pad of Rittner, and what a good save.
Rittner's just been a stonewall for Colorado State, getting a few pats on the head, well deserved. She has just been unbeatable this evening. Team's back to full strength, and unfortunately Utah just isn't able to capitalize on that 3-minute opportunity.
Right off the face-off, Utah is able to convert, and it's 1-1.
Kistner makes me a liar. Atta girl, Ava.
Kistner right off the face-off, putting it 5-hole, and it's a huge goal for the Utes.
A huge goal for Ava Kistner. She has been frustrated this evening. You can see on her face she's been wanting that puck, trying to will it into the goal, and just hasn't been happening. She finally gets her chance, and boy, man, that was a beaut. That was a laser beam. We have a tie score, folks, and we still have 14 minutes and 45 seconds left to play in this game.
Yes, we do, and now we're starting all the way over.
Let's
all
see if
square.
This sparks some life into our Utes.
Looks like it has. Here's Fish's shot. It's deflected, and it's a good save by Rittner.
Kind of livens the crowd up, too.
Yeah, you got to get the fans involved.
They've been kind of quiet this evening. Utah has been trailing all the way up until this point for 2 periods and just in 5 minutes. So giving them something, as you said, to cheer about. Let's see if Utah can take advantage of this momentum change and get something going here. Again, it would be much better if Utah can get the win in regulation time.
Now here comes CSU. They skated in. Here's their chance now, but it's broken up by the stick of Charman. Good job spearing that puck. So Utah recently tying this game, and it's a really big goal, and we're hoping that, or Utah, I should say, is hoping that they can capitalize on that added momentum. And we'll skate it in.
Chance.
Here they come. Charman skates it in. Has Merriweather. Merriweather gets that
nice
puck.
Drop.
Backhand shot. Oh, it's still loose in front. Oh, I think it goes in. No goal.
No goal.
I don't know how you call that no goal.
Yeah, I don't know how that.
That puck clearly slid in, and it's still in.
The coaching staff is aghast. They're just staring with their mouths open. I don't know how they call that no goal. We could see the puck sliding in from here.
Yeah, it was underneath. It was underneath the pad of Rittner. It's all a matter of when the whistle was blown. Oh, actually, well, it's clearly in the net right now. It's quite clearly in the net right now.
This is when we need video review.
Wow.
I think Rittner got a little bit of a birthday, early Christmas present on that one.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, look, the coaching staff is just agog. Their mouths are open. They don't know what to think.
That's a good chance from Utah, though. Eichel keeps it in. Wrists one. It's blocked. Backhands it back into the zone. Near side corner, it will go. Eichel dumps it back in. Hansen chasing there for Utah. Nice move by the stick of Girton. Scrum in the near side corner. And CSU is able to get it out.
Eichel lost sight of the puck and didn't realize that she had a chance at it. Here we go. Here comes Murphy.
Murphy across the blue line, skates it in. Shot sticked away. Puck bouncing up to the air. Hansen gets it, tries to whack it towards the slot. Elkin made sure that couldn't happen. Another pass towards the slot. It's broken up. Goes to the point. Slap shot, and it never gets to the net. Good chance, though. Puck bouncing just wide to the far side. Kistner chases it down. By at the point. Eichel at the point, I should say. She has a shot. It's sticked away. And Utah will get a full change. Forwards and defensemen. CSU breaks it out. Utah looking like they're playing with the upper hand now. That added momentum boost.
Yeah, a little pep in their step, as they say.
They do. They're looking a lot better than they have the rest of this game. CSU with it now. It's Demerit. Sending it over to the stick of Qualley. But it's off the marks. The point's a fish, but it's taken away by Qualley. Pass goes all the way over to Suzak. She skates it in. Suzak cross blue line. Still skating with it. Has it on her backhand. Tries to send it to the slot for a pass, but a good save by De Antonino.
Getting a little chippy out there. A little few extra shoves post whistle.
So the face-off will be in the Utah zone. 11 minutes, 17 seconds remaining in the third. Face-off won by the Utes. Broken stick down there.
She's supposed to drop that. You cannot skate with a broken stick. That ought to be a penalty.
Safety hazard, of course, and CSU tries for the wraparound. It's loose in front, and a shot never really comes there. It just kind of gets pushed out to the near side corner. By over to Bailey. Merriweather plays it out. Nice play. Skating fast was Charman. Charman has some room. Charman skating it in. Has Bailey on her left. Charman, a backhand shot, and good save by Rittner.
Yeah, Bailey was right there with her. I think that was actually a smart decision by Charman, because there was actually one defender between her and Bailey. Even though Bailey was wide open, there was somebody in the slot. So goes for the backhand. Rittner makes another great save. She's just been solid this evening. And Utah doing a good job of, as you said, Patrick, putting the puck on net now. They're almost caught up with Colorado State in shots on goal. Nearly even up, 28 shots on goal now. Actually, they've passed Colorado State. 28 shots on goal for Utah, 26 shots on goal for Colorado State. 10 for Utah this period, only 1 for Colorado State this period.
Yeah, so the tide's turning a little bit. Past the middle of Kistner. Kistner winds up. Oh! It's blocked there by Rittner.
Yeah, Rittner pretty much had the whole angle covered up on that one. It would have been a miracle for that one to go in.
Stevenson gets a stick on that puck, but can't quite keep it in. Hansen with the puck now, circles back.
She's got Kistner.
Hansen across the line. Hansen still skating it. It's poked away by the stick of McDougall. Point pass.
We got a delayed penalty
on Colorado State.
And sure enough, D'Antoniano heads to the bench.
And there will be a penalty for slashing against Colorado State. And
that looks like Ashley Anderson. So important power play. Utah was unable to capitalize on their last opportunity, which was 3 minutes. Let's see if they can make something happen here in 2.
so Charman taking the draw here for Utah. Huge chance for them to take the lead.
You know,
they'll win the faceoff.
Charman's due for a goal. She's a feisty physical player, and she's got a good shot. She just hasn't had many chances, so I'm saying it's her turn now.
Oh, Utah keeps that one in.
Nice, good job by.
Oh, but CSU able to whack it out this time. Stevenson will come out to play it. Stevenson skates with the puck. Pass to nobody.
Ooh, that's kind of a weird pass.
Yeah, and Utah will be forced to reset again. By
to Bailey.
Bailey.
To Murphy.
And here comes Murphy, skates it in. Shot deflected wide.
Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't Bailey, that was Ellsworth.
.8:37 remaining in the third. Utah a minute left on their power play. Hansen, Demeret do battle behind the Utah net. Demeret wins the puck from Hansen. She's still trying to win it here from what looks to be Amel Eichel. Now it'll be Kistner. Skates it across the line. Kistner dropped off for Shutt.
Nice little drop to Shutt.
Shutt over to Eichel. Eichel lines up a shot, and it's a good save. Murphy over to
Another
Eichel.
One.
Eichel drops it off
nice
for Hansen.
Drop. Oh, too bad. Hansen wasn't ready for it.
Not coordinated perfectly, so Eichel will go skate back for it.
They got one more chance at it. 15 seconds left.
Here comes Murphy. Makes a nice move, but it's blocked by Norris.
That's it.
That will be it for the Utah power play as Hansen skates down to get the puck as DeMatteis is behind her. DeMatteis trying to win that puck, and Kistner will take it away. CSU back to full strength. Kistner at the logo.
Nice stretch to Shutt. Can she get there?
Shutt into the near side. Played off the wall. Chasing after it there is Hugler. Puck's in the high slot.
Oh, Hugler's trying to backhand it.
And it gets knocked away. An errant pass goes into the CSU zone to Norris. Norris plays it over to Anderson. Anderson will skate it out. Still with it is Anderson. Puck on her backhand, poked away by Stevenson.
Nice poke.
Forcing her to go to the far side corner.
Oh!
Miscommunication in front of the net there.
Not Charman. Fish almost tipped that in.
Puck unable to completely get out, and now it will. Eichel just clears it. 6:35 remaining. Puck dumped all the way in. Fish behind the net for Utah. Fish, errant pass, it's turned over. CSU's got to regroup to avoid the offsides call. Stevenson,
nice
move.
By Stevenson.
Stevenson skating in, puck on her backhand.
Yeah, she needs to try and get it on her good side, but unable to do it.
Utah whacks at the puck, trying to keep it in.
Good job.
CSU trying to clear the puck in front for Stevenson. Stevenson a shot. Oh, it's just wide. There's a play in front. Good save. Rebound. Still loose. Quick save. Still going at it as Utah, and they can't quite convert. Utah still with the puck.
Come on, Meriwether.
Play in front. Oh, and nothing comes of that. Puck skitters out. Stevenson fighting for the puck. And there will be a penalty.
That's going to be holding on Colorado State. Stevenson couldn't get her arm loose to try and reach for that puck because she had somebody hanging on her arm.
And it'll be a holding call against CSU, and the player who committed the crime is trying to get off the ice and to the bench.
Trying to sneak away. Come on back. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was wrong. They're going to call it on Stevenson. I could have sworn she was the one getting hung on.
Well, there is a CSU player coming to the bench as well, too.
Interference.
Interference against Stevenson, and they'll be holding against 91. That is DeMatteis for CSU.
So instead of an opportunity power play, it's going to be a 4-on-4. And Utah, again, was unable to convert that last power play. They really need to do that. That's something they're going to have to do much more consistently, to win games. We've said it before. Oh, head coach Stead is not happy either.
4-on-4 here, 5 minutes, 50 seconds. 2 minutes of 4-on-4.
It's a nail biter, folks.
Coming down to the wire here between these two WWCHL rivals. Face-off won by Utah. They send it all the way around the boards to try and break it out. Puck's bouncing at the blue line. It's kept in. Pops up into the air. CSU brings it out and opts to reset.
Ooh,
Kistner takes
nice
it away.
steal by
Kistner across the
Kistner.
line. Kistner, wrist shot. Blocker save. Don't think it was on net anyways. Hansen will pick up that loose puck.
Oh, nice little move there.
By skates it in. By
She's got Kistner across the way.
mishandles. And the puck will be played off the wall, and CSU will chase
It's
it
going to be
down.
a race. It's
Demerit chasing after it. Hansen beats her there. Skates with it. Hansen over to Eichel. And here, nice tape pass. Here comes Hansen. Hansen across the blue line. Skating it in. Shot. Sticked away by Rittner. Minute and 5 to be played on the 4-on-4.
Just under 5 minutes left in this game. Tied 1-1.
Murphy takes the puck over. Skates it behind her own net.
Ooh, she's got some room to roam.
Murphy.
Oh, just out of reach.
Stretch pass
Charman.
off the mark to Charman. So that will be icing. The faceoff will come down to the Utah end. They won't be able to make a change, and there will be 48 seconds remaining on this 4-on-4.
Boy, it really would be nice for Utah to score one more goal and get a win in regulation.
It will be Murphy in front of the scorer's table, bringing it into the CSU zone where it's taken away. They counter. CSU skating it in. Good defense from Utah, and there will be a delayed penalty again. Hooking.
Oh, boy.
Against Murphy. And she's not happy with it, talking to the official. And
boy, this is going to be a crucial moment for Utah. Just over 4 minutes left in the period, and they're going to have to defend for 25 seconds, which is plenty of time. 2 players down.
yeah, 4-on-3
Oh,
here.
no, sorry, 1 player down, and then
4-on-3, then it'll transition to a 5-on-4.
5-on-4.
So the faceoff's won by Utah. It's by. Plays it off the wall to the point. CSU controls. They're going to set up shop here. Point to point it goes. Demerit, a shot's deflected. Good save by D'Antonio.
Great save, because that was deflected off to the right side when it was heading for the left.
It's Demerit at the point. Across the zone to Suzak. Suzak, goal line. Passes errant. And coming out of the box there was Demetzis and
Stevenson for Utah.
Stevenson for Utah. We're 5-on-4 for the next minute and 25 seconds in favor of CSU. They'll skate it in. Puck's bouncing around. Hansen over to Kistner. Kistner will skate it out. Kistner stick handling. Has Hansen, but she'll dump it in. And Hansen's pressure will force Rittner to cover that up.
That was a smart play. She could have just dumped it into the zone, but instead what she did, she threw it right at the goal so that Rittner would have to do something with it. A minute and 11 seconds left in the penalty against Utah.
And the way this game's going, the next goal could be the game winner.
I would say that's a pretty good prediction.
Puck's loose in front. Utah has a shot. Oh, good save. It's still loose. Oh, what a great chance for Utah off the face-off there. That's exactly how their first goal came. Eichel at the point. Wrist one. It's tipped in front. Charman at the doorstep. Shot. Oh, this goal! Oh, Utah takes the lead. It's 2-1 Utes.
Lila Ellsworth in the right place at the right time. Tips that bouncing puck in and gives Utah the lead. And let's see. And that's a...
Good things happen to those who crash the net, and Ellsworth and the Utes being persistent and keep trying to find a way to shovel that puck in the net, and Ellsworth's able to do so. And Utah now has a 1-goal lead, and that comes short-handed for the Utes.
Now here's the critical part. Utah has to remember that they're still short-handed and not get carried away with that 1-goal lead, because they've got to now defend a player down.
55 seconds remaining on the power play for CSU. They skated in. They're going to have a chance. A wrist or a good save, and D'Antonio will cover it up.
And Colorado State decides that they need a timeout.
And so
they need to talk things over.
We will get stoppage here.
Kind of unusual. I don't usually see a timeout called when you have a player advantage.
Well, they're just, it's more or less about giving their top line rest and trying to talk over their game plan for the next 3 minutes here and try and set something up off the face-off. But if you're able to win this face-off, you're going to have 49 seconds to work with to try and set up a shot, which is plenty of time. You might even be able to get multiple shots in there. So Utah is just trying to figure out the best way to defend this.
Yeah, I mean, Utah, what'll be interesting is to see, I don't think they're going to change anybody. It looks like they'll keep the same 4 on the ice. And looks like it'll be Bai, Hansen, Kistner, and Amel Eichel, and that means that this is a line that not only is will be a solid defense, but if they get a breakaway chance, they could take it and score. All right, here comes Colorado State. It's gotten very loud in here, folks.
Yep,
The Utah bench is pounding on the boards.
So CSU, but the power play, they win the face-off off the tie-up. They control. 45 to go on their power play. Demmer at the point, wrist one, deflected, never gets there. Kistner takes it over.
Here's that breakaway
Kistner off
chance.
to the races.
Oh, too bad.
Taken away.
Smart play by Demmer.
Kistner
Hook that loose.
Breaks it up, and now it'll be Demmer. Skates it in, and clearly offsides.
Demmer got a little too excited. She saw nothing but goal ahead of her and crossed the line a little bit too quickly.
Face-off won by CSU. They've won the last 2 draws. 29 seconds remaining in their power play.
Utah makes an interesting change. They swapped out the 2 defenders. We've got Stevenson and Fish, who are now, they're more solid defenders, not as much offensive players. So a little bit of a switch in tactics there.
CSU with the puck along the half boards near side. One-time shot. Oh, it's just off the mark. Lucky for Utah. That was a quality shot.
That was a quality shot.
From CSU. Demmer at the point. Has some space. Oh, my goodness.
Let her shoot.
They just gave her the shooting lane there. Utah's lucky that was off the mark. Utah back to full strength. Murphy back out on the ice. CSU still in the Utah zone. Pass sent through it. Tried to go through the zone. There's a backhand shot. Rebound.
Oh, that was scary.
Kicked behind the net.
Why is she
tries to
giving
wrap
room
around
to
the shoot. Oh, a good save by D'Antonio. And that's a good idea from Demrat to try and test it at least. Might as well. And 1 minute 50 seconds remaining in this game, and Utah will make a change, so will CSU. And they're going to put their best effort forth right now. Looks like something's on the ice down there.
Must be some scraps of something that are not ice.
Yeah, looks like they're just going to put him in the net for now.
It's kind of interesting. I thought Fishers had pockets. They're supposed to put that stuff in their pocket.
And the face-off won by CSU. 1:45 remaining in regulation time. It'll be Norris skating over to the puck. Norris far side corner. Tries to send a pass. It's broken up by Utah, but CSU will keep it in the zone. But a poor pass will give Utah possession. Leischel over to Bailey. It's played out. CSU will take over again. 1:25 remaining. They skate it out across the logo. It's taken away.
Bailey sends it in.
CSU, 1:15 to go. Gonna have to get it back down in the Utah zone. I'm surprised they didn't try and pull their goalie when they did have possession down there. But it'll be CSU once again.
Yeah, can't do it now, but look for that to happen in the next 30 seconds if Colorado State can get that puck out of their zone.
Ellsworth, shot deflected up into the air. Charming knocks it down.
Oh, Charming just
whiffs
trying
on the
to
play.
whack at that bouncing puck.
50 seconds remaining in regulation time.
There she
CSU
goes.
will skate it in.
There she goes.
Go. Take it away. Charming a shot. It's wide.
Oh, Charming
Chasing after
it in.
is Elkin. Elkin over to Harrell.
Still an empty net for Colorado State.
Utah with it. 25 to go. Eichel with the puck over to Hansen. Hansen peels back. Sends it back to Eichel.
Now they're just killing clock, killing time.
Just burning it up here.
Nice little pass.
CSU waning moments of this game.
Kistner's got a chance.
Kistner
Kistner's
with
got a
it.
chance.
Wide open net. Sends a pass across the zone. Nobody
Good
there.
D by DeMattis.
And the horn is going to sound.
Hansen.
Utah will get the victory.
In
A come from
regulation
behind
time, a come
victory
from
for
behind.
Utah. It's a 2-1 victory for the Skating Utes. They trailed 1-0 for a majority of this game, but get two crucial goals in the third period to skate themselves to a win against WWCHL rival Colorado State. Utah with a 2-1 victory.
Yeah, congratulations to Utah on pulling the come-from-behind victory. And, you know, quite frankly, that second period, they just didn't look so sharp. So great job in pulling themselves together and putting together two goals in the third period and the important win in regulation time, which really helps their rankings.
And get the brooms out. That's a home sweep for the W1 Utes on their opening weekend, which
And the
doesn't
men's
get
too.
much better than that. Two sweeps.
For both programs, M2
Yes.
and the W1.
And two teams shaking hands as customary after the series ends. But what a great game for Utah. You know, it's a really hard-fought, close game, and these two teams, man, very close in
Closely matched.
and yeah, matched up. I mean, just a fantastic contest all around. And when Utah gets to play these teams, it's a great learning experience for them. And the players will now salute the fans, and those of you watching at home, we will salute you as well. Thank you for tuning into this broadcast. That's all the time we have left. We will not be back on the airwaves again until
the 10th of November.
The 10th of November, so a weekend off next weekend as all the programs are on bye week or out of town. So we'll see you on the 10th of November for more hockey from the Utah Broadcast Channel. But until then, thank you for tuning into this one. We'll see you with more hockey this season. It's Anita Suchia. It's the production crew. It's myself, Patrick Began, signing off from the Beehive State, Salt Lake City, Utah, saying thank you for watching. Have yourselves a great rest of your Saturday night and enjoy a beautiful Sunday tomorrow. Utah wins 2-1 over CSU. We'll see you next time. So long and good night.